Good morning, Olivia. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Absolutely fantastic. What is this like for you to be able to talk to radio people and others about your journey? Because now this to me is the extension of your presentation.
Yeah. It's been just really, really lovely, really fantastic. And, getting to talk about it is definitely a joy. Yeah, and it's just all been really, really awesome. And I can't wait to talk about it. I love talking about it. It's very exciting. And, having it be a secret for a while feels good to finally let it out and talk about it. So I can definitely be ready to talk for sure.
I was going to ask you about that big secret because that would right there get me kicked off from NBC's The Voice because I can't keep a secret. I just can't.
I mean, it's not easy keeping it a little secret, but I think we all did a pretty good job. So,
I love who you're teamed up with because Dan and Shay are just so amazing. I first met them when they were basically just getting together. They were two guys in these baseball caps. They were in my studio and they had a vision. And look at where they are today. And now they're giving back to music, which even inspires me even more.
Yeah, they're really fantastic. I mean, they're incredible musicians, incredible songwriters. Those guys know how to write a hit. Oh my God. Shay's voice is fantastic. Yep. And then the production that, Dan comes in with is absolutely amazing. All their stuff just sounds so wonderful and it's definitely very inspiring, but they're also just like so lovely and very nice and down to earth. So being able to work with them is hugely, an honor. It's great. Do
you get the opportunity to at least bring up the question of, talk to me about songwriting technique? Are they willing to share something like that?
I didn't really talk to them about the songwriting aspect of things. I talked to them more about the performance side of things because they're such great performers as well. So any, wisdom that they could impart on me about, how to really engage an audience and storytell was really what I was looking to hear from them. But who knows? Maybe one day we'll get a co-write going on. We're manifesting.
So when you're out thrift shopping, do you ever just sit there and people watch just to see what people are bobbing their heads to?
Ooh. I feel like I'm so focused when I thrift. I feel like I'm in the thrifting zone trying to find little treasures.
So true. Yeah, because the South is known for that. I mean, those thrift shops and stuff. I mean, we go there, as a destination. We're going to be here for a long time. Go get some lunch.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you can definitely make a day out of, for sure. Walking around at different thrift stores and trying to find at least one good little piece from each little store, and you never know what you're going to get, and that's the beauty of the whole experience.
What is it about Led Zeppelin that draws you to them? Is it the mystique of Zeppelin, or is it because you're tapping into something that's already happened, but you hear something that maybe the rest of us missed along the way?
Ooh, I don't know. Robert Plant's voice was always so enticing and enchanting. I feel like no one does it like him, and I feel like from a really young age, I was just always really sort of mystified just by their style because it was always just so, a little mystic and a little magical and fantastic, but also just hot and just like good rock, like the best rock. And it's just like this crazy combination of, I don't know how to explain it. It was just, they're just the best. Yeah. They were just always my favorite. And I love covering them as well and sing, fun to listen to. It's just the best.
Does that mean you're an Ann Wilson fan as well? Because they say she's the female version of Robert Plant.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love her. She's awesome.
Your connection to the 1970s, I lived that music, so it inspires me to see that you at 24 really love the music of the 70s as well. What are you feeling from that sound?
I think I just always loved the way it was so genuine in a way that you don't always get in current pop music. I just always really am engaged with songwriters and performers who are really engaged in the storytelling aspect of their performance. And that's not just when you're performing live, but it's also, should be on the records as well, in my opinion. So I just always really connected with that sort of listening experience, that just feels more real. And then as far as, lyricism goes, I always love that little sprinkle of just like 70s mystique and a little like, magic, the fluttering lyrics that are just always so 70s. You can pinpoint it so easily, I feel like. And I feel like I try to sort of incorporate that in my own writing style, make things pretty and,
Yeah.
flowery and lovely. And I think that that's just what always connected me to it for sure. But also, I mean, sonically, it's the best of the best. It's like, building blocks, it's the foundation. So,
And you could sing with it. That's the thing that I like about it is show me a 70s song that you can't sing with.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the hooks to the biggest 70s rock songs are like, oh, like you can't get better like, I just love it so much. It's just best. Love it.
I'll tell you, when you sang Edge of 17, that really took me way back. And the reason why is because I was that jock on an AM radio station that really was shocked that Stevie Nicks, A, had gone solo, and B, what kind of music is this? It's not Fleetwood Mac. But yet we fell in love with the solo performer, Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so grateful that I got to perform that song. Being able to continue in the voice journey with that song felt really beautiful. Because I always loved that song. It was always one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I love Stevie Nicks as a performer, as a writer, as a vocalist. I just think she's just so, I mean, she's a fundamental rock lady. She's, the rock lady. So I feel like as a female musician myself, it's like I gotta pay respect. I gotta pay homage, and it just felt very much like an honor to be able to sing that song.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
What is your website so people can give you some love and start sharing some great experiences with you?
All of my social media is just my name, Olivia Rubini. So OliviaRubini. And then my website is just oliviarubini.com. And all my music is on all music platforms as well.
I was going to ask you about that music because I know that you record music. It's all out there then.
Yeah. I just had a single actually come out like a week and a half ago. It's called Heartless Woman, and that's available for streaming everywhere. And I actually think I'm going to be announcing a new single today as well. So there should be new music in the pipeline every few weeks or so. So definitely keep an eye out for sure.
I love that. You got to come back to the show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
You be brilliant today, okay?
Thank you. You as well.